I'm running again. Oh, you're on the sharpening wheel. Got traps over here because they're friendly. Alright. Time to go into the inn.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man. How's the barrack?
Pretty as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
Let's head inside. There's food and warmth to spare.
Alright.
Is that Darkmoor the Wicked?
Clear, Mom.
I don't believe it.
We don't want any surprises.
His territory ran from the
Yes,
Wood of
Mom.
Sharp Teeth to Cloak Wood. It took half an army to drive him out. How did he end up here?
Bargains right here.
All this standing around is making me antsy.
Oh, I already talked to you. Bargains? Oh, hey.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy
Oh,
a lucky
God.
ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
It's nice to see them looking up to you.
It is, isn't it?
Hands on the
I hope
hips.
he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Don't be shy. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
You got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does
Key
it
to
look
what?
like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me
Do you
and
not
said I
even
shouldn't
know?
let it go to just any old jackaday.
Mole said I could have it.
No, she didn't.
E. That's funny. Yeah. Ah. Yes, she did.
Really? But she said... All right. Here. I guess.
Stealing from kids. My
Premium
God.
trinkets and doodahs. What are you looking for?
Yours is the first happy face I've seen in a good while.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
We'll see what you have. You actually have stuff. My God. Look at that. I like the thing. Ooh. I actually like those boots. But do I need the boots is the question. My boots are actually crap. My god. Did not realize the sending shell for. Anita. Sparrow slaying. Ooh, a cape. When the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud with 2 meters radius that lasts for 1 turn. Why not? I can just make Astarion look kind of flashy with me. Oh, I didn't barter at all. I was just buying straight up. Whatever.
Pleasure doing business with you. Last Light's best
Astarion.
bargains right here.
I got you a cape to go with my cape. My cape looks better. But your cape kind of goes with yours. But yours barely covers your butt. Like, if you were to bend over. Not that that's an issue for you.
Looking ahead.
Alright.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest
Oh yeah,
stock.
who's getting these boots? He doesn't know what he's doing. In or out? Who knows? When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain momentum for 3 turns.
Indolence breeds
That
madness.
or your list is way too long.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges. She has a +1 to athletics.
Come on, let's go.
So I think Karlak's boots are worse. Because at least Lae'zel gets a plus. So now she's gone up to 18.
Blackets will be done.
Which is the same as Lae'zel.
Last Light's best
So they're really
bargains
freaking hard to
right
hit.
here.
And then there's Astarion.
Don't burn yourself.
So send these boots off.
Still
And-
breathing, despite everything.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
I'm busy, lady. I know who that is. Hi! His Majesty.
Hiss! I say hiss!
What's got your whiskers in a twist?
This is my territory, and you're in it.
My intentions are pure. I only wanted to admire you up close.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. Quietly admire the cat.
You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Hiss!
Quite the specimen you are. How did you come to this place?
I slinked, of course.
You seem like someone who knows what he's about. Heard anything interesting around here?
Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
Disgraceful. Alright. Oh, hey!
You fool.
Marcus.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
Yeah. I told you I'd rescue Wolverine and the others. This is my first stop.
I haven't forgotten. And as it happens, I was making something to help you on your way. That is, if
Are
you're
you ever
still
gonna get
going to
rid of that
help
pickaxe?
Wolverine and the others.
Of course.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it. If you're
Just
going
keep
to
on saying I
save
need
Wilbrin.
it. We'll see if I use it. Wolverine who, after he's been talking about him the entire freaking time I've known him. How did the Deep Gnomes get trapped in the towers?
They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... Well... With you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part, according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Your arms are very long for you. Anything I can do to help?
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac.
Oh, God.
No. But that's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Do what you do. Raphael. Oh, hi.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Oh,
The
you
keen
losing.
gleam in Maul's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
We're gonna go with Bard. Kalimshan fell because his nobility got cocky, put pressure on his king.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
Did he get a turn? Looks like she went
How's
twice.
that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
A list of many hidden talents would stretch... Of my many hidden talents would stretch to Avernus and back.
I can most certainly believe it. But don't you worry about Maul. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I
forgot about him.
There's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil,
Well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
He hasn't told me, has he? Or did he? And I can't remember if he did. Don't play games, Raphael. Help him out.
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master. But is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me. This is important, Devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Alright. Who are you? Come back.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
Mole, what are you doing?
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
Oh, really?
No, kid. No.
Raphael is a real literal devil. You and your soul are in danger, Mole. Haha! Look at that.
You aren't joking. I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago.
What exactly did he offer you?
Protection for me and my kids, that's all. Not that it's any of your business. I'm not poking my nose into whatever trade you made with him.
I didn't make a trade. Simply professional curiosity, Mole. Devils of lore don't usually deal in such low stakes. Oh, fudge. Oh, hey! Oh, you see, I don't do the math. I let it do it for me.
He said he could get me and my gang to Baldur's Gate. I reckon he can do it too. Don't care what your law says. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves Guild.
Oh, really? Your Thieves Guild, or he's telling you he'd make, like, the Thieves Guild there? And what happens to the current head of the guild?
I don't know, devil stuff? What matters is I can keep my kids safe. Everyone else has let them down, but I won't. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
Karlach wants to talk again.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mole's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out.
She's on thin ice. My gold's on her falling through.
If that happens, maybe old Auntie Firehands can pull her out.
Now you're Auntie instead of frickin' Mama K. Is this stealing? No, it's not.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Starian. Open this thing. Cold.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Alright, Innkeeper's Journal. May the Moon Maiden protect us. I delayed my meeting with more bread, only to find the entire masonry had been raided and all its inhabitants taken for questioning. I doubt I'll ever see my brother again. If they get to him, I'll be next. One look at my shrine will tell on me, but I would not deny Our Lady of Silver, even under pain of what Ketheric has promised any who do not convert. Alright.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Want to talk about your sorrows instead of drowning them?
I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you.
Oh, well, thank you.
If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
What's wrong? Can I help?
Oh, sod off! I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas.
You mean your family?
Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
Then it's my responsibility to bring them back.
They're my responsibility.
That's why you're here drinking.
You go save the world. Or your own ass. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Alright, well then go do it. Stop sitting here bothering the kids.
I tried telling Mr. Rowland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
Of course he doesn't.
If this is about Roland, go away!
No need to snap at me.
Sorry. Roland snapped too, and I didn't like it.
Roland isn't very good with kids.
He isn't very good with anyone. He yelled at me just because I told him not to drink anymore. It was for his own good. He can barely stand up straight.
I get it. You were trying to look out for him.
Yeah. He did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss.
What do you mean his loss?
I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
That's a great gift. I'm sure he'll love it.
Maybe. Thanks for talking and stuff.
He's too sweet.
I don't need your help, and I don't need your pity.
Okay. Well, we already know where his siblings are, because they were taken. Isn't that what he said? Or I just know, because I know. Oh, great. Is there a trap in here? I don't know.
That might be worth a look.
Under the bed? No, no, the thing, the loose plank. Snowburst ring. When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create a 4.5 meter circle of ice around the target. Okay. Scribbled note. The journal script is antiquated, but its pages look like they've barely aged. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate 10 days ago, but that blasted toll house keeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place. I'm on the outside. I'm on the outside looking in. Okay. All the doors. Oh, that's the same door. I thought it was gonna stay open. It didn't. Oh, there's a lot of people in here. My God. Ow, you're hitting me.
You're heading into the towers, are you? Good. I pray it's not too late for Duke Ravengard.
Best bargains right here.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in.
What's with the fellow in the cot?
Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other.
What can you tell me about Isabel?
Cleric of Selûne. She's got a room upstairs if you want to meet her. Just don't interrupt her while she's doing whatever it is that keeps this place shadow-free.
I'd like to talk to the guy.
Wouldn't we all? I'm not even sure he's fully conscious, but feel free to say hello. Maybe a new face will inspire him. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a counselor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
What are the Steel Watch?
The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
All right.
If you're poking around this god's forsaken place, you must have someone in Moonrise too. Hope you find them.
Well, thank you.
Don't be shy.
Oh, I already talked to you.
The
Sorry.
journey back to Baldur's Gate won't be easier, but your task here is harder still. Timora be with you.
I'm assuming Timor is a god. Greta?
Nice to see a friendly face come out the shadows for once.
Aubrey?
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll help us.
Sadwick?
We're discussing fist business, and you're no fist.
Listen. Flame Color. That's your name, isn't it? Art Color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back.
We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
I've never heard that tune. Might be an original composition?
Maybe he was a musician.
Search his body for any indication of a preferred instrument.
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
But how does that help me? If I had a lute, does that mean that I could play something and he'd wake up? What's wrong with him?
A century locked inside a Sharan curse will do things to a man. But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure you've got relations, maybe some long-lived friends even who want to be seeing you.
Can he hear you?
You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but you hear me.
That name he mentioned, Daniel, who is that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Let me have a look at him.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Which one is most successful? Nothing. Nothing is most successful. Well, then, detect thoughts. We don't fail. Then everyone's gonna fight me.
Daniel.
Well, that was insightful. Repeat what you heard in his mind. Daniel.
We are living. We are dead. Two of us safe to the end.
Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness.
Do you know where you
If
are?
he does, he isn't sane.
Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
There's a parchment in his pocket.
Fearsome we are living.
A worn letter. A shiny art color. However she said it. To obtain information about current activities in Moonrise Towers and his environs, headed by Ketheric Thorm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin investigation in the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but do no corroboration has yet been obtained. The region's Thorn family are long-standing devotees of Selûne, but rumors indicate a Sharan enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. Grand Duke Eltan.
So he was at the House of Healing. Wonder what he found.
Hiding places brighter.
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers.
Heard you're working on a way in yourselves.
Not sure I'd call it that myself. This fellow's in no condition to help anyone. That makes you our best bet. Hope it's a good one.
Karlach.
Listen, so Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
We'll make him answer for what he did to you as soon as we get to the city.
Oh, the city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Climbing up the tree and we see what
So,
we see.
talk to Jahira.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods!
Shh.
To your very good health.
You'll have to pardon my friend Carla. She's very excited to meet you.
Yeah. I mean... It's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Karlach.
Am I even gonna be able to smell any? I doubt it. We're gonna try smelling this crap, though. Haha, never mind. I just roll good, apparently.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you.
I made it very obvious.
knowingly.
My sniffing.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
No, but it spoils my trust.
Indulge me.
I actually look freaking cool with that cape. I'm glad I didn't dye it. I thought about dyeing it blue. That might be a bit too much blue. Where my mind goes. Fine, I'll drink the wine.
Bottoms up.
Only Karlach well, yeah. It's like, what is she gonna ask me?
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
The effects of a drug. Try to deny the tadpole has any influence over you. Constitution and a cloak of protection. My cloak is protecting me. I've done so much since the crash. Who's to say it's the tadpole that changed me? I see now why you spiked my wine.
Just answer the question.
It's trying to change me to win me over, but I'm resisting its temptations. Astarian's indulgent, though. He's eaten all of the worms.
And you're certain you will continue to resist?
Yeah?
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Yeah, also the undead are often exaggerated. You're sure you killed him?
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
You think I can kill him?
Not immediately. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
The glorious true soul Jack will be the performance of a lifetime.
Without a cure to your infection, that lifetime might become rather limited. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
You mean truth serum? How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
All right. Can we talk again?
Isabel's in her room upstairs. She'll be expecting you.
Okay. So now we go upstairs, which is this way, actually. Go the wrong way to go the right way. Is there... What is with this big area of nothing?
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Coming through the side door. Oh. It's not yours. Well, let's, I guess, steal all of her stuff. Make it cozy in here. Isabel's diary. Well, she's not in here. Ever since I returned, there's been a filth in me. I feel it in my lungs. I cannot get it out. It will never out. It will never out the death that reeks within me. There are some things even the Moon Maiden cannot heal. There are some things she would never accept in her devoted. I should have never come back. Just take all of your stuff.
A
Elven
bust of Ketheric Thorm as he once was, a devotee of Selûne.
I thought I was over encumbered for a minute. No, I was like, no. Yep. Scroll. Just stealing from the cleric that's protecting this place. I should put elixirs on and I should heal myself. There we go. We're all spoofed. Oops.